that a complete one? No. What am I missing here? Again with a D12. No, wait. I have a D12. What am I missing here? A D6. Woo!
It's the almighty Rune Wolf.
Oh, yeah, let me...
I'm sorry, dear chap, you must have me confused with someone else. This is Kennard.
No.
Sorry, the almighty Kennard. the drunk. The charismatic drunk. And he was God. The almighty God.
Missing a D100 here. or as Rune would want me to say, a percentile. Actually, no, I have, again, a complete set. I like complete sets.
Is my stream up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
setting up.
Okay.
DURSKs.
Good.
Oh god, it's Slowpoke.
Just
Everybody
in time.
run.
Joined your channel.
It's Jake.
Oh, hi, people.
Hello.
Hey, Rune.
Yeah?
I think Jake ran.
Oh,
The simulation has been complete.
Basically,
Welcome to the
you know the
Kingdom
gaming
Collective.
house.
Yeah? No,
There was a massive.
I just say yes, but I mean no.
Well, it's a real life game. You actually have to go out to play it, and there was a link like that was crossing one of the big operations, and they asked me to go take it out, and I was like, okay.
I don't have time for your nonsense.
So yeah, I had to run into town, take down the portals, and then I realised that the guy that was doing it was still in town. So he linked it back up, and then I had to take it down again. And I've managed to secure the portal, so...
User joined your channel.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Risha. Hello.
This is bloody insane, the amount of dice I have now.
Zoom call! When are you
It's
gonna
already
post
out.
the link? Can I? Yeah, but
Can I-
I just.
You linked, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Like,
Also, my hair looks a mess.
look at this.
Hang on a second.
These are all complete These are all complete sets here.
Ooh. Gimme.
That's
want dots.
horrible. That's really bad.
Kiki!
I want the brain set.
That's what I need to go through.
Why did you want that?
What, the dice?
No, Kiki.
Kiki has
Could you send me 2d6?
You look beautiful today, Kiki.
Why, thank you. Yeah, I took a
Mamma
little.
mia.
Yeah, I took a. I did the sex kitten lips. But there's not enough actual lipstick to leave a mark over somebody's
I've
cock.
never seen Kiki
But-
all dressed up like that.
But yeah, and I have actual like
You
have
have
actual
actual
cleavage.
legs?
About
Oh, cleavage.
wow.
Cleavage, like, you have actual legs?
But yeah, it's not major sex kitten because I'm going out in you know like volunteer work, old ladies and
I
stuff.
normally don't like women wearing lipstick, but you can pull it off.
Yeah,
why thank you.
I tap that.
I so would tap that, definitely.
So, these are my not complete
I'm
dice sets, which-
tempted.
I'm gonna spend.
Oh!
I'm not gonna be paying any attention
you
to
managed
this
to
gaming
convert,
session.
Jake.
That
I'm just gonna be
is a
taking
lovely,
screenshots
lovely.
and knocking one out.
Thank you.
You're just taking screenshots of Kiki and then...
Yeah, I'm just
But
gonna
yeah.
sit here muted, like double clicking my mouse all the time.
Oh, okay, so...
Lisa's gonna be double clicking a mouse.
Alright.
Unfortunately, I have 3 colors that I don't have complete sets of. And I got 1, 2,
You
3, 4, 5,
racist.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 complete sets. From that.
You racist.
This all I want to get is a dice set.
Oh
Well,
God.
the bag I bought was $20. So...
Damn.
$20?
$20.
I hate my
It
hair.
costed me a bit more to get it here.
Yeah,
Same here, Jake. I hate your hair too.
Now, basically, I washed it this morning and I let it dry naturally.
Let it dry. Let it dry.
Then I have the Zoom link. Of course, Scott, you can copy link to clipboard.
Oh,
paste.
apparently we can be heard on stream. That's nice.
Yeah,
Oh, hi, stream.
Yeah.
I did say.
I didn't know.
Stripe. Oh
Oh,
wait,
Jake
wait,
was-
wait.
What?
I can't see
To
it.
be fair, Jake, you came in after he said that, so it's your own fault.
All right, sorry.
Sure.
Hey, so I was streamed saying that I would be
Oh my!
Yes.
You were.
Everybody knew the risk.
No, I did not.
Oh no, he didn't because he didn't. Did you put streaming after your name?
No.
No.
Would you please?
So now everybody knows I masturbate the whole time and not moderate. God
Ah,
damn.
darn.
Hey, it's still an M.
It's close enough.
It's still an M.
Oh, Tim, you fixed the bow tie.
This is pre-stream setup and natterage.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
this is
Natterage.
this.
Sure
Give me a
you're
sec.
not, Lisa. Sure you're not.
Dusk's got his DM bow tie on.
Assimilation has been complete. Welcome to the Keeney Collective.
Coca-Cola Polar Bears, thank you for that subscription. You are awesome. Welcome.
Ooh,
Thank
did we
you
just
so
see
much.
Dusk with
I
that
believe you are my 100th sub. Again. So
I've
thank you.
been your 100th sub as well.
Does that mean we get dick pics?
Yeah.
No, no.
Kiki,
Yeah,
Kiki.
it is.
Oh, wait,
Just
I
jumped
forgot
up to
about
100.
Tickle.
Cheers, dude. You fucking rock.
But I was your-
Coca-Cola
I was your
Polar
number.
Bears. So there we go. This is about the only time we're going to be paying attention to chat. You've got 3 minutes left of us, and then we're just going to ignore you fuckers. Sorry. And then Kinard will be around, and we will make things absolutely amazing for you chaps. And I hope you really, really enjoy it.
If
yeah.
you're talking, Kiki, we can't hear you.
Yeah, don't
Wait,
worry
Jake,
about
you
it.
raise
I'm
up.
talking to myself. I'm not talking to anybody.
Ah,
You are?
Yeah, Jake.
You raised up to that, really?
No? Did I? What? I
'Cause we
cancelled
done
it.
that on today. Didn't we?
Yeah, that's the group. Which
I think Jake
That one.
accidentally resubbed.
I'm not your consort, Rune.
What?
You don't pay me
No.
enough.
No?
Ends the 7th of September.
Oh, 7.
Thank
Nearly give me an
fuck for
arse
that.
tag then.
that also
Don't
mean
claim me
guys,
run a
I-
bad luck.
I also still have that sub going. So yeah. While we're all in here, let me just do this.
Your channel was edited. Talk power granted.
Ooh.
Oh, I've got permission to speak.
You're supposed to grant it to yourself, Dusk. There we go.
Yeah, I know.
User joined your channel.
At least it's one way of shutting Lisa up. And she can't talk back!
Why would anybody want to?
Rip him a new one, Lisa. Rip him a new one.
This will come back to bite you in the ass,
Fucking
Rune.
cunt!
And I just take it away. Yeah, I'll look at all these die. I mean, there's so many. So many.
So are we getting a recap or for stream or what are we doing?
Yes, we are. I would need to think about it though. So yeah, I actually need to open my notes. I'm super prepared. Trust me.
Is that it? Are we starting now?
I lost my notes, Tim.
Good. That way I can't mess up and you can't give me shit about
I
it.
remember a lot of it though.
No,
I
no,
remember what we are carrying.
No, he can't give me shit for it because he doesn't know. He can't check it. He
I
can't give me
remember
shit.
a lot of it. I remember a lot of it.
You know nothing.
I remember how
I
much gold
need-
we're supposed to get.
5k.
That's
Plus another K from how do you pronounce her name?
Hurrah.
Sarah.
Okay,
Sarah?
Sarah.
It's not actually Sarah, it's Sarah.
just Sarah.
Sehrah, right?
Whoever you'll be.
Right, let me cover space for new notes.
I'm cleaning up die, by the way.
And I need a pen.
Okay.
Yes, I changed my class, but I'm not going to put my race under it because that will just take up too much space in the screen. Come on, don't you know the reference, Jake? Get out.
Oh, that one has a percentile die. Apparently not. Cool. But I need it. So, yes, let's officially start. For
let's get into character.
Right.
For the record, everything you will say, without mentioning it's out of character, I will assume it's in character. I would like to introduce this rule because it increases the amount of role playing and.
Well, I always talk in the voice anyway, so you know when I'm not speaking.
Yeah, but for the rest, I will assume everything is in character unless said otherwise.
Okay.
So I would. Okay. Last week we all started in the inn of Syrah in the town of Fiamia, where you found out that the city is nearly empty for the mass amount of city it is. There's not a lot of people anymore. While inspecting that and asking around, you met Syrah, the innkeeper, and she told you that there were some curious things happening underneath the Senate. In wishing your turn, you went to the Senate to ask about it, and they gave you a mission to sort it out, basically. You are led into a dungeon underneath the Senate by the guard, and when you enter the dungeon, he locked it behind, so you don't know how to get out yet.
User joined your channel.
You managed to kill an ogre, and that's where we left off last session.
Did we end on a rest?
No, we didn't get the chance to rest.
Okay.
You have not rested yet. You just barely.
Basically, somebody chopped up his head, no?
Yes.
Character, obviously.
Somebody has a ogre head somewhere, I think. Maybe, perhaps.
And 2 people have 4 scales of something.
User joined your channel.
And I got 1 piece of gold.
Yes.
Just 1?
Just 1. I got 1 extra piece of gold.
Yeah. So, what do you like
These
to do?
monsters are such cheapskates. I propose that we all rest in order to regain our health, etc.
Will this be a short or a long rest? A short rest will allow you to spend hit dice to heal up.
Yeah, I think a short rest would be prudent because we had a long rest.
I have 1 spell left. I only have 1 spell left. I think we should rest for a good long while. We've been at this for a while.
I don't get this.
No.
How do you give one? You give 1d6 health. How do you use hit dice?
When you do a short rest, you can spend hit dice up to your level. So, you are level 2 because you leveled up.
Yeah.
So now you have 2 hit dice.
Okay.
I think everybody's hit die. No, that's not true. Like, if Jake would want to spend a hit die, he could roll a d6 up to his level, so that he could choose to roll 0, 1, or 2 d6 to heal up at that amount. So he could heal up if he threw 2. He could heal between 2 and 12. That's also not true. It's also plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
So you roll a die. You add that die plus your Constitution modifier.
How long is a short rest?
I think it's up to 2 hours.
Does a short rest replenish spell slots?
No, only long rests.
User joined your channel.
Then I suggest we do take a long rest in order to fully
Yeah, we
recover
have expended
ourselves.
all of our powers and abilities, guys. We're like really knackered, okay, guys. So I've got nothing left in me. I need to sleep. Fuck this shit.
I don't know about you, but I've got a big bloody hole in my chest.
Yeah, can we block
Oh,
the
stop
door in some
complaining
way?
about your hole.
It's gaping. Touch my hole.
I will fix you in a second. Okay?
What?
Would you like me to heal you?
What you currently see is that there's 5 entrances to this area where you currently are. So
there's 5 entrances to the area we're in.
yeah, there's
It's
3
not
up
a
north.
safe place to.
There's 3 up north, 1 to the left, and 1 to the right.
Can
And you know that the one to the right is the portal some of you went through?
And I went up from the top. I suggest we either find a better place or check the doors.
Yeah, let's look around the spot just to make sure we can be safe in here. Oh, it's a pretty big room, man. Okay, so I'm going around from each door, okay, and seeing if there's a way to block it.
Okay.
I can only move 4 squares now.
It doesn't matter. They're out of combat. Your movement is only for in combat.
All right, so I'm gonna start with the doors on the top, just to take a quick look at them. Not a thorough one, but a quick look at them to see if I can't close it or block it somehow.
Okay. Which one did you move where you want to go?
To the top. What's in here?
That one. That's an archway.
Wait, damn, it's freaking, yeah. I don't see anything over there. Down the hall.
You can see up to far as what you can see on the map.
Yeah, there's nothing up there. And then I'm gonna go around the rest of the room. I don't know what the other guys are doing. What are you guys doing? Is somebody helping Kennard?
I'll help.
Kennard, you should just sit there.
I'm feeling pretty bloody
complaining
awful
about
right now,
your
to be fair.
hole in your chest, and now you want to move.
You're not that badly off, are you?
Yeah.
Arthur, roll a perception check for that door, please.
How badly off are you? Wait, let me look at you. Damn.
To your knowledge, Arthur, that door is locked.
I'm 5 out of 16 hit points.
You're fucking bleeding all over the place.
I told you.
But he has hit dice, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so I'm extending my hand, I'm checking this.
Well, then I'm gonna stop and you know, Kennard, come to me, or no, I have to go back to him.
Saskia, you put your hand through the portal and your hand just vanishes into thin air. It doesn't look like you can see beyond the portal, and your hand just goes. There's this glimmering bluish white light, but it's not obstructing your vision, like it's just a overlay. And your hand just goes through it, and you don't see your hand.
Okay, could I peer in through with my face and see if I recognize the area?
Yeah.
Just a quick note, Arun. Oh, yeah.
That's where we came
from.
from.
There, and you'll end up here.
I'm going to check if this door is locked.
And I know this area.
Yeah, we came from there.
Roll a perception.
Oh.
Ah, mouse.
This door seems to be unlocked. Or not seems to be, it is unlocked.
Alright, I'm gonna cure Rune now. He can't do anything. Poor little thing, he's just hurting so bad. Actually, I should cure everybody since I can do it as a freaking at will thing, because it's my domain spell.
Okay, is there a way for me to block this area? Do I have anything in my inventory?
No. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to say. So my deity loves me. My god loves me. Therefore, I can heal everybody at least once, can't I?
If it's a level 1 spell, you need to expend spell slots.
No, not to cure wounds, because it's a domain spell, which means that I can cast it. Does not use up any of my spell slots. If you want to tweak that, you can tweak that. Obviously,
I don't think that's true, because that would be incredibly overpowered.
it is incredibly overpowered to be a life cleric. But double check, yeah. No, you can decide how much my god loves me. It's like seriously.
Spell.
To be fair, we all have hit dice we can do before the rest, so...
No, the hit dice you can only do during.
Oh.
We're not resting just yet.
Look, does your god like you or not?
My god really loves me, but I'm consulting with him or her. With her.
You mean the preserve life feat, right?
No, I mean the domain spells. I'll give you the page. I've got Cure Wounds as a domain spell.
Wounds.
So, Canard, what did you think of the dungeon?
Well, it was pretty bloody awful, really.
Yes, we still need to make our way out of here, don't we?
Here we go.
It's a first level spell slot. You need to
It's a
expend the spell slot.
58. It's page 58. Each domain has a list of spells. Okay? Once you gain a domain spell, you always have it prepared, and it doesn't count against the number of spells you can prepare each day.
No, it's
Oh, you
preparation.
can prepare each day.
You will always have it prepared.
Sorry, my god doesn't love me as much as I thought, guys. I've only got one healing spell left. In me, that's all the energy I have left,
I
and
think
I'll
you
have
have
to use
the.
it.
No, that's mending. No, you don't. Never mind.
Yeah,
you only
I
have one
did-
heal spell left. Yeah.
I only have one energy enough for one spell. Come on, Kennard. Let's take care of your wounds.
Thank you very much.
You're in.
Okay, I'd like
Can I use
to
my
go
second
back
wind
through
outside
the
of combat?
I think you can.
And will that be restored with the rest?
Yes.
To be honest, this is pretty bloody sore right now. It's
Yeah,
tingling
let
around
me
the
heal
edges.
you now. Then I think we should rest everybody.
I think sepsis is setting in.
Does a long
Jessica,
rest
roll an Arcana check, because you wanted to check if you could somehow stop the portal.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah, you, because you want to.
I don't think that's a good idea. That portal might be the only way out of this place. I wouldn't disrupt it if I
There's
were you.
There's two ways.
He's only looking at it, isn't he? Aren't you just looking at it?
Yeah, he wants to see if he can make.
I want to see if I can. Wow.
Saskia's only looking at it.
You think it's doable, but you have no clue whatsoever how to do it. But you've seen these type of portals before in your training, and you've seen your
Damn,
master.
I really should have trained harder.
You've seen your
User
master
left your channel.
turn them on and off at will, but you have no idea how to do it.
Okay, then I'm going back through.
Okay.
Let's todd along back up to where everybody else is.
I'm going to check out the last door.
Yeah, good call. Oh, and I'm gonna heal him with my cure wounds, my last cure wounds.
So guys, turns out I have no idea if we can, well, I know we can stop these portals, I just have no idea how. I'm still thinking this may be a safe place, however.
You think this door is locked? You can't get it open, at least.
So guys, we have 2 doors that might be locked and 1 door that is for certain unlocked. But I think we're safe here because nobody would want to mess with the ogre.
Good point, Arthur.
Ah,
That's a very good. Nobody's gonna
very
come
good
bother
point.
the. Yes. What
Excuse
a
me,
awesome
hole in
point.
chest, hurting.
I'm sorry, my
shush.
God
While
can't
you're
answer
fiddling
me
around
right
with
now.
your knobs on doors.
It's like
You and
she
your
must, She must be
complaints.
distracted on, some phone call, some god phone call or something.
Hello, you're through to Godline. To cure light wounds, press 1. You pressed divine favor. Is this correct?
To piss off the dog, press 2.
Shit!
User disconnected from your channel.
Does my second wind regenerate with a short rest?
Yep, short or long rest, either or.
So
right,
what
guys.
I would suggest, guys, is that I do a second wind to
It's only
regain
for
my
you.
health.
It's only for you.
Yes, but
okay.
I do a second wind to regain my health, then take a very short rest, and then you guys can take a long rest while I'll guard you, because I'm not exhausted
That
yet.
sounds lovely.
Well, Canard is going to take the longest to rest because we only take 4 hours in a long rest.
No. Only you only have the trance speed, so only you will.
Oh,
have
is
to
it only
rest
me?
at
I thought
4.
Kiki did too.
No,
I
it's
don't.
half
No.
elf.
No.
Um,
I'm not purebred elf. I'm so sorry, love.
My respect for you is gone.
Oh, please. I wish I.
well, if you want to try that, go for it.
Okay, wait. Did I heal him at all?
You haven't pushed the cast button yet, so I don't
well,
know.
I'm still trying to see if my god's gonna let me do it. Basically.
Roll a 1d10 and add +2. Adds +2? No, add 2.
It's 1d10 or is it 8?
No,
I think it's 8.
for 6. You heal 3.
I heal 3?
No,
No,
I heal
6.
6.
Artur.
Oh, sorry.
You need to cast your Cure Wounds, otherwise I can't see how much you heal wounds.
Oh.
God, I may as well do this myself, haven't I, Canard?
I just don't know. We've got a bloody healer and she's fucking useless right now.
Oh my
Tell me about
God.
it.
If that's the way you're gonna take it.
Level 1 spell, Kiki.
She couldn't even heal herself.
Yes. I'm just a little distracted. Come on.
I'm growing fond of you, Canard.
Why, thank you. I'm quite fond of me too, actually.
This is what I would like to do.
So
Deacon
Other,
Lord.
the other button. The cast button, not the info button.
That is the cast button.
Thought you were going to fill everything in. You didn't.
I did not know how to do the cast button thing.
I had it before and now I don't have it anymore. There's nothing in there, so it won't cast. Cure Wounds is a 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So that's heal.
Plus 3.
Heal amount 1d8 plus your casting. Okay, now cast it.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait. Plus 2. Now cast it.
Okay.
7. So, Kinarchi heals 7.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Kiki.
Just one parenthesis outside of character. I tried to do that, okay? But when I did, and I tried the cast button, it would not give me anything. It gave me 0.
Just a quick note as well, Dusk. On his character sheets, where does it tell how many spells we can cast a day?
On the very top.
If you look at the core page,
Yeah.
you'll see proficiency bonus, inspiration, exhaustion level. It's next to your initiative.
Yeah.
Under that it says spell slots.
Oh, right, okay.
You currently have 1 out of 3 spell slots available.
Oh, I'll cast a Cure Wounds on myself then.
Go right ahead.
Can we take this bloody long rest now?
And you heal out
I'm
of 3.
shattered.
So if you're going to take a long rest. Okay, is anybody going to keep watch for the...
I am.
Yeah,
Yes.
6 is keeping watch.
Okay.
There's still a lot of stuff we don't understand about the mechanics of this. So I'm sorry if we're going to talk outside of character a little bit. When you say that we can take a hit dice, if we take the hit dice, is it during the long rest or
Doesn't
after?
matter.
Or...
Long rest is always
It's gonna
full up to health.
restore all of us?
Yeah,
Thank you.
all up to health. But not until the long rest is over. So if anything might happen during the rest, you don't heal up until the long rest is over.
Perfect.
User disconnected from your channel.
And the long rest is how long? For normal people?
For normal people, it's up to 8 hours, between 6 and 8 hours.
Okay.
While a short rest is 1 hour or more. I have it here, but it's at least 8 hours, during which a character sleeps or performs light activity, or standing watch for no more than 2 hours. So, if you want to stand watch, you can watch 2 hours.
Well, I can do 4 hours of that because obviously.
Yeah, because you have the trance. So yeah, you would have to have 2 people stand watch next to Jake.
Okay, so I'll
there's
stand
another
watch.
one who needs to
I'll
stand
take the
watch.
late. I'll take the late watch. The last.
I'll
2
take
hours.
the first watch.
I'm sorry, but I need my beauty sleep. I'm far too pretty.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
just
think people are gonna help you, but you can go ahead
Sing
and
yourself
try.
a song. Go to sleep.
Shut up, man! You just healed up really good. You're doing better than the rest of us now.
But I've got a blemish now still.
So,
the ladies won't find this
Sometimes
attractive.
I really worry for you, Kennard.
User joined your channel.
You think a long rest is going to cure a blemish?
Oh, fine, fine, you big vein. As if. All right, I'll take last watch.
I'll take the first watch.
Okay. So you all pull out your bedrolls from your somehow bags.
Mm-hmm.
From your
Yeah,
inventories. You pull them out, and you fall asleep.
There you go.
While Arthur is standing around, he's playing with his swords a bit. Playing with his longsword.
Not on top of me, I hope.
Okay, 2 hours go by uneventful. So Arthur wakes.
Saskia.
Yeah, that could work. No, I'm still
wouldn't
sleeping.
I wouldn't suggest that.
Oh, okay.
Because
Wakes me.
he only needs to sleep 4 hours.
But
if you
test
wake him
continues.
in
Oh,
2
sorry,
hours.
you're right. He's
Yeah.
already asleep. You're right. You're right. My mistake. Okay, so I take the middle
Shimsy,
watch.
wake up! Wake
Yes.
up! You're
I'm up. I'm up.
So Shimsy takes the second watch. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You hear a very light buzzing noise, but you can't seem to get
Okay,
where it's coming from.
Okay, so I stop and I listen better. Just for like 3 seconds. Do I still hear it? Is it getting louder or not?
It's just a constant humming noise.
Does it wake me up?
No, you're all fast asleep. You can't hear shit.
I don't sleep.
You're trancing. Shush.
You also hear on the background. You hear somebody cutting a forest. You turn around and you are snoring really, really loud.
Fucking Kinnard, Collies.
So you're not sure if the buzzing noise might come from him or from something else.
Okay, well then I'm gonna try to walk around the room. I'm walking around the room, okay, and I'm trying to locate the sound better. Wait, I don't have any spell slots left, so I'm just on my own. I'll do this for approximately 20 seconds or so.
No, it doesn't seem to change. It's just a
Nothing
very
changing.
it's a You can't gather
Okay.
how far away it is,
Nothing at all.
but it's
Okay.
there.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It's just-
fuck. I don't want to wake him. Yeah.
So an hour goes by.
Yeah, I'm not waking anybody. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna.
1.5 goes by. Your 2-hour watch goes by. Seemingly uneventful.
Thank
And you wake
fuck.
Saskia.
Hello.
Wake up, Sask.
Do I really have to stay up with that noise?
I'm sorry, Saskia. You can't wake him up. You can't wake him up.
That's
He
fine.
really needs his beauty rest, or else he's
You
just
go
gonna be
sleep, Shimzy.
he's gonna be unbearable tomorrow unless he gets his beauty rest. Okay, I'll nap again now.
I'm fully rested now. You go nap.
Thank you.
Does Jake get any hit points back?
Yeah, Jake gains all of his hit points and his spell slots. Everything goes back up.
All
to
right.
Full, but only for Saskia.
Yeah.
Does my health go up
Because
or no?
Yeah, your health goes up.
Your current health goes up to maximum. Because Saskia has the trance feat, which allows her to only gains the long rest bonuses for only half the long rest. About 2 hours in, Saskia, roll a perception check. The only thing you hear is that forest. Man, that forest must be gone when he wakes up. Another hour goes by, and the long rest finishes. Seemingly uneventful for the rest.
Awesome.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. I heard like a sort of like buzzing sound last night, but it didn't seem too alarming, so I didn't wake anybody because we all needed our rests.
Oh,
Buzzing
good
sound.
morning, everybody.
But-
All I heard
Fuck's
all
sakes.
night was
Hello,
freaking
birds.
canards.
Hello, trees. Everything's wonderful. I had a really damn good sleep.
Oh God.
It's too bad that
I'm
your
glad
beauty rest
you
didn't
did.
help you with your beauty.
Would
I'm
you
surprised
guys
you can
just be
you
nice to
don't
each
wake
other?
yourself up.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Why do I keep closing my character sheet?
Shoot.
What's with our rolls today, man?
Well, we're not morning people.
Timsy, in the corner of your eye, you see the portal shift.
Huh?
It turned from a white blue to a green blue.
Saskia, there's something happening along the portal. I know you checked it out last night, but did you find out anything about it?
All I knew was we could turn it off. I just didn't know how. Do you want me to go check it again?
I think we should go check it out. Yeah. It's notice. I just saw it change color there. I'll stand by here, behind here a little bit while you're looking at it.
Okay, so I'm just going to inspect it.
Roll Arcana. A critical fail. As you touch the actual archway of the portal, not the portal itself, but the archway, like imagine a archway that has a rounding, and it sticks about 2 feet from the sides, so 1 feet on both sides, and it's a 3 feet hallway basically. You touch the sides, and electricity sparks up and damages you for 1 lightning damage.
Well, that makes a change. He doesn't usually touch the sides.
What the hell did you just do?
Something is very wrong with this.
I think we need. I think the
I don't
portal is
believe
a
I've
no-no.
ever seen this happen before.
I don't think the portal might be safe to go back through it. You checked it out last night, right? But it just changed colors. Is it safe to go through anymore? You can't tell.
The same moment you are discussing this, the portal fades.
Oh, well.
It completely fades. And you now can see clearly into the... that's... Why did it open that one? Sorry. It opens a long hallway.
Alright, so you guys know we have to get out of here now that we have the ogre, no?
Yes.
We should find a way out now that we're all rested.
Yeah, I want to check out some of these
suggest
doors.
Is that we go back up to the top portal.
Out of other thing, Kinard and Saskia, you both don't have an alignment yet set up. I need those.
A what?
Alignment.
You gotta decide if you're good or evil, or lawful or not lawful.
Yeah, chaotic good for me.
The lawful.
I'll be good.
Kind of good.
But do you believe in law and order?
Law and order or chaos?
Or in the between?
Yeah, chaotic.
What's everybody else?
Chaotic's pretty cool. Chaotic good.
You don't know what everybody else is.
Oh, okay.
No. It's you decide. Is your character, does he tend towards law and order? Does he tend towards chaos or somewhere in the middle? Balance.
Okay, I'm gonna say somewhere in the middle.
So neutral then. Basically, it's do you follow the rules, or do you follow the rules if they are good for you? Or
follow the rules if they're good for me.
Then you would be chaotic good. Okay, that's all I need to know. And back.
No, chaotic good's where you're basically a good person, but you will help others, but you've got no qualms about punching a priest in the bollocks.
God no. I'd do that any day of the week. Out of game.
Check out one of these doors because there's probably loot inside one of these doors.
Yeah, do you want me to have a look at these doors?
Let's just wait a minute.
God damn it.
I decided to be a rebel when we first came in here. I took a different way into this dungeon. I appeared from that door up here.
You didn't appear from the door, you appeared along the...
along the corridor. Hallway. Maybe there's still a way back through there. Shall we check?
No.
You guys decide.
The last thing you can remember is that you stepped on what seems to be a pressure plate back there, and you got teleported to that point.
Okay. Okay, then I suggest we try a door.
I'm willing to follow Arthur. Let him lead.
Arthur, you do know that the right door is unlocked, and the left door, you're not completely sure if it's locked or not.
I'll have a check at it.
Perception.
Character sheet, perception.
You give the door a nudge and it opens, revealing a smaller but decent hallway.
Can I open my door now?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
I open the door. Yep.
Also a small hallway.
Should we check out the other door first, or should we check out this hallway first?
No, I think you guys should just continue through, because logically, with architecture, which we should all know, that just leads, they're just like doors leading, who knows?
I'm gonna stealth and use chameleon.
Okay.
While moving.
This again.
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay, it's on stealth check, so do a stealth check then.
Chameleon gives me
advantage.
The two
on stealth check.
No, it gives me an advantage.
Yeah, advantage, yeah. So you take the higher of the two rolls.
Okay.
You want to do a stealth check, so you do a stealth check. No, you rolled a 9 and a 12.
No, I rolled
So
a
you
9
take the
and
12.
22.
No, you rolled a 9 and a 12.
All right, okay, yeah, got you. Okay,
Because it rolls twice in the same thing.
gotcha.
Normally you take the first one. It has advantage, you take the lowest one. Advantage, you take the highest one.
Got you. Okay.
So you rolled a 12.
Damn it! The second one were really good.
User joined your channel.
Okay, you try to stealth in. While Arthur's standing there, it opens up, and you wave at each other. Hi.
Oh, hi. So basically these are dead ends. Well then. we
Oh,
should
what
try
the
a
bloody
last
hell are
door.
you doing? I nearly zapped off your face then.
User disconnected from your channel.
You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
You made me jump. I'm brimming with all this arcane energy. And I
Fair
just
enough.
nearly
User joined
blew
your
you off
channel.
your face. And how did you see me? I'm hidden. Fool.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Look.
You tried to stealth in.
Well,
I
I
don't
think
you
I'm
actually
hidden.
succeeded.
I think I'm hidden.
Well, you also think you're beautiful, so you're both wrong.
Look at this face. This face is beautiful.
Shimsy.
Man, I've seen burn victims with better
move
faces.
down and check another door.
Yeah, let's check the other door.
Fine.
I'm going to move you back a bit and roll a perception check. Bernard.
Okay.
Or actually move you there where you were.
Where the fuck's perception gone again?
Above stealth.
Yeah. Core page. In the list.
Oh my fuck.
Never mind.
Okay, so can I try and check this door?
You know this door is locked.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Can I
can
try
pick
to
it.
break down the door?
I can pick
Can
it. Let me at
pick-
it.
Yeah.
You decide. Try to picklocket it or try to break it open.
I have a very high strength, so I could probably
I
just smash the door
think
down.
we should picklock it. The chances are probably higher than you breaking the door. I mean, we are in a dungeon after all.
What would it?
And I'd rather not make
What
all
would
that
it
much
be?
noise just
What
yet.
skill would it be?
It's
Sleight of
something
hand.
agility.
That's the utility, which is your thieves tool, so that will add your proficiency bonus. Roll a straight d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
What's my proficiency bonus?
2.
It's up the top near initiative.
It's up on the it's at the top. Thieves tools are usually.
Have I got thieves tools? I think
Sorry?
you have, haven't I?
I do think.
Yes,
you
I
have
do. I do have thieves
you
tools.
You have two thieves tools, yeah.
So just roll straight up d20 and plus 2, yeah?
Yes, I can. I think tools. Let's make it a dexterity check. Roll a dexterity and add +2. It's the check mark next to the dexterity at top.
Oh, yeah.
25?
25. You put in your picklocks and you're jiggling it about, and then suddenly you feel a offsetting tick, and then it just unlocks, and the door flies open, and something arcane disperses.
Oh,
Oh, bollocks. Who just moved back then?
me.
Quick
Sorry,
reaction.
dissipates, not disperses. Sorry, dissipates. Blame my English.
Okay.
Do I notice it at all?
There's just went away. It's just
Magic smoke escaped. Oh, I just saw some magic smoke escape.
Just move on
Can
already.
you smell it?
Can I check anything about it?
and
going to inspect.
You can roll a Arcana check to see if there's something residue or if it. There was a what you can see. There was a sort of poison spell on it, but by the way it was picked, it vanishes or vanished.
Good job with that pick locking, Canard.
Thank you. I used it to sneak in some ladies' bedrooms once, and I thought I'd better hone the skill. It made great viewing pleasure.
I'm sure it did.
I don't have time for this bullshit. Let's move on.
Now, stop being so grumpy. You've had sleep. 8 hours of it as well.
6.
Yes.
The only one who had 8 hours was Kennard.
I had my full rest.
I'm moving. I'm gonna stealth again.
Attempt to.
Okay.
Arthur, just because we killed the big fat ogre does not mean that there's still not any of his creatures left in the dungeon.
25,
Be
bitch.
careful.
Well, while the other 3 are bickering against each other, they look around and they. Where you once were, you were no more.
Hello, look at me. I'm a talking wall.
You won't be very long if you keep talking that loud.
Shh.
You see, these walls are all gravelly and dark and blackish, and you just see 2 white eyes and a big smiling mouth appear out of nowhere when he's talking. It opens up into a hallway.
After you, Shimsy.
How about I bring out the rear? Bring out the rear? Bring up
Oh, baby.
rear? Oh my god!
Well, while you're inching along, it just
I feel
seems
like
this-
chicken tonight, like chicken tonight.
I'm tougher than you are, Saskia. Let me just protect your back, please.
Ooh,
I promise I
feel
won't
honoured.
pinch your ass. I promise.
You do, and
Although it
take
is a
out my
very
short
lovely
sword.
swinging ass.
Are you
Now
two
that I
going
know
to
you're
keep
a
up
lovely
or
lady.
what?
Listen,
yeah,
Canard,
sure.
you're being ever so loud for this corridor.
Also, that's very loud for somebody who's supposed to be stealthy.
I'm admiring Saskia's curves as I walk along, but I am paying attention behind us.
While you're walking, you make a right, and it seems to be a dead end.
Can we
roll a
send
perception
Skinner to check for certain?
Yeah, search
No,
for.
rolling.
because
Perception.
because you're first.
I'll do a search for hidden.
Roll a perception.
My perception's been shit so far. Nope.
And it continues to be shit.
Nope. There's nothing.
There's
nothing around here.
nothing.
Dead end. Everybody move. I'm going back away.
I don't trust you, Canard.
Nope. It's fine. Fuck this place.
Not trust you.
You can't. The corridors here are very small, so you can't move past each other. So you all have to go the way back you were.
Oh,
There's
so
no room
we've
for
all
each
got to
other.
back out and then.
All right, I'll
The
I'll
same
be
way
right
you
out.
came back in, you
Wait.
need to go back out.
Okay. Can't we squeeze sideways past each other?
No. Your armor and your gear just prevents you from doing
Okay.
that.
Can I just go back and try to check one more time because I don't trust Kinard?
You can double. You can double back. Perception to check.
Hey.
In your disbelief of Kinnard's former perception, you double back, and you see something glimmering at the back. I'm not sure what it is, but it's stuck in the wall.
You just opened your
And
Facebook page.
The
Yeah, I
rest
noticed. I'm
is
just closing it.
the rest is in the in the room. while you're doing this.
Can I yell that I found something?
You can yell, but you're not sure if he can hear you.
I found something.
Oh, where's Arthur? Oh my God! Did he go back? Seriously?
I believe so. Do we hear that?
No, let's go check on him, for crying out loud. I don't want us to get
I found something.
divisé. How do you call that?
Fucking useless people.
No. You didn't hear him, and you're wondering where he is.
Where is he?
Why'd you move us back? We want to go there.
No, you can't go there because this is all happening in.
You know what? I
sequence.
just continue without them.
Oh.
So you're going to touch the glimmering thing?
I'm going to touch Tralala.
How are you going to touch it? Like just gently touch it, or?
Yes, carefully.
Okay, then roll a stealth check because you want to do it carefully. I'm going to make it stealth. It's not exactly stealth, but never mind then. Well, you're going closer. It seems to be a gold piece stuck in the wall. But it has a light purplish glimmer over it. It's not your average. It's not your average gold piece.
Can I just yank it?
Yeah. Roll a strength check. Story of strength.
Wow. Does the +5 get added beforehand or after?
After. You rolled it too.
Oh God.
You grab the gold piece, trying to yank it out, but it won't budge.
Guys, do we know where Arthur went?
I have no clue where he's been. It's like he's nowhere near here.
He's probably just gone to take a shit.
Knowing
that grumpy ass bastard.
And I didn't see him pass us, so he must have gone back.
You now hear that he's yelling that he found something.
Ooh, do you hear that?
I do.
Sounds like
Arthur coming from the corridor.
Let's head back through.
I'm gonna yank his balls off.
Arthur!
If you do that, I will roast you alive, bitch.
What have you found?
I found this golden coin stuck in the wall. I tried to pull it out, but I think it must be magically strengthened or something because I couldn't pull it out.
Do I see it now? He's pointed it out.
Yeah.
And what skill do we need to use to remove it?
Technically
maybe
it's strength, but you're all in this corridor and you can't go past each other.
Strength.
Because this corridor is really narrow. Like Iki won't even make up to. Well, it's in a point basically. If Kiki would move any further, she would get stuck because of her armor is that big.
How come that I could be in there then?
You're a smaller person. Dragonborns tend to be very thin, and your armor isn't as.
Right, everybody back out.
I'm chubby, man.
Saskia, you can do a Arcana check from there, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you were second in, you can.
Yes, he was the second in.
Okay. Let's inspect and see what's going on with this coin. Do I notice anything?
Do you need to roll a Arcana check?
He did.
I did.
Oh no, it just showed up for me.
Yeah, I just got a connection issue pop up.
Yeah. 22. You've seen this type of coins before. It's a coin of transmutation. And the coin has been magically sealed to the wall.
Saskia, do you know of a way to remove it?
Well. Do I?
Roll a history check. You've seen it before, and you know what it does, but you never... Or you know of it? Yeah, you know of it. You make these things in your free time. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god!
Of course I know of these things. I make them all the time. Have you not seen me carry one?
These coins are...
These nuts?
No, these coins are not these nuts. These coins are used by small children to, or small arcane-ish children type people that know arcane magic, to fool people. Like,
God damn it!
Back in the day when you had the wallet with the string on it, and you pulled it back. That type of joke this coin is.
Never mind then, guys. Let's get the other way.
So these.
Do I know how to dispel it?
Yes, because you made them yourself.
Yes, I get gold.
You just, if you want, you can just take it. Because you just.
Of course. I
Just
reach my hand. I'm yabbling, lingling,
Yeah,
doing some weirdness.
You reach around Arthur's, basically, almost half embracing him, and you just take the coin off the wall with no effort at all. It's just, hey,
oh,
coin.
I'm going to smirk at him.
And you just take the coin and you just put it in your bag.
You got me snort laughing. You're horrible. Out of character.
Boom. One more. And,
Let's get back,
that's
shall
how
we?
you
Just,
do it.
All that effort for a golden coin. GG, guys.
One single.
Saskia,
You're
while
so...
you're while you're walking out, roll a perception check. Suddenly you feel a small breeze of air coming through the wall to your right.
Can I... Whereabouts was this?
Ooh.
Just as you exited the... where you are now, just a bit in front of you, you feel suddenly a slight breeze of wind.
I feel some wind coming through there. I'm going to go check it out. Front of me is which way?
South?
There.
Okay. So, I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, well, you
What you checking out there, Saskia?
And you feel, you don't see it, but it seems like there's a small line where air comes out.
Can I try to knock on it with my strength to see if it's maybe I can make a hole to peek through?
Roll an athletics check.
Athletics?
There's something here, Shimsy.
Yeah, athletics.
Oh! What's that athletics, though? Wow.
I do have +7 athletics, so...
Feel the wall, and you tap on it, and it sounds more hollow than the other ones. And you just put your shoulders to it, and you just push the wall away. And it opens up a...
Knew there was something there.
A archway that's that wide.
Am I still stealthed?
No, you're not.
I walk in. Is there something to see here?
It opens up a whole another thing.
Well then, let's go this way, people. Methinks.
Sure, it's a good idea for you two to go in front.
Well,
I'm gonna stealth up again.
These corridors are much wider, so you can just move past each other without any problems. It was that particular corridor that was very
19 duck.
19. The guys see that you vanish, or seemingly vanish into the shadows of the corridors, because
we don't see him.
All these corridors are lightly lit with some sort of arcane bluish light.
Ooh, I
they're all
want to know more.
in the rims of the where the ceiling meets the wall on both sides. There's just dots of light scattered around.
I want to know more. I want to see if I've seen these before.
The lights?
Mhm.
If you want to know if you've seen them before, roll a history check. To your knowledge, you've encountered lightings like this, but you never managed to see the lights that these are.
Okay.
And while Arthur is moving just along, he sees that the hallway arcs to the right.
The way to the way it's continuing is at the end.
You see bits and pieces of its left turn, and where you currently are, you see also bits and pieces of a left turn.
Shall we go right? Because some wise person always said to take the right hand side. In
Left hand wall. Fuck you.
You know
okay.
about Kinnard's foibles.
Okay, we'll take the left hand wall.
Wrong button. Then you this one. Just another dead end.
Well,
search it.
Can I do a perception check?
Yep. There's nothing there. Just a dead end. Just your regular old dungeon dead ends.
Okay, let's go the other way around, Kinnard.
Always, man. Just every time you make a turn, it seems to turn into another hallway, and it just keeps on going. Keeps on going. When you make the last left turn, you see that you've been here before, and you basically looped around.
Should we try to exit the dungeon, or do you guys want to check out some of the things we may have missed?
Exit.
Yeah, let's exit.
OOC, we need 100 XP for the next level.
We'll get there. Also,
so you walk up to the dungeon door.
Is it still locked?
Don't know.
Well, somebody's gotta check it for locking.
well, Kinnard's in front, so
I'll check it. Do I have to roll anything to check it?
Yeah, perception. Checking is always perception. If I say it or not, it's always perception. This door only isn't locked. They actually tore off the handle, and when you touch the handle to open the door, you have a handle in your hand. Hey, what's this thing?
Can I? Can I break open the door using brute strength?
You try to you can force it open if you want to. You can try.
Can you move out of the way so I can try to open the door with force?
Sure.
That's a plain strength check.
That's strength, though.
Yes, he has a +5 in strength.
What happened to you when you were doing your watch last night there, Arthur? Were you wanking so much that you lost all your strength? Seriously?
He rolled a 24, not a 6, a 24. You put
show
your way.
You my strength.
You put your way into the door.
Oh my!
Try to bash it open, but it won't budge a millimeter. It's bolted down something you don't know.
We have to find another way out, guys.
Can we shout
It
through the
seems
door?
like that, yeah.
Can I inspect it, see if it's magical at all?
Can. From what you can see, it's not magic.
Apparently,
Okay.
also I remember back where the portal was that led us to the ochre, there was a side passage we could check out. We haven't done that yet.
We're gonna have to be very careful while we check the corridors to see if we find any more of those puffs of air.
Hang on,
like
are you on
Saskia
about
did.
this one, 6?
Do we want to retrace our route, or do we want to go back the original way?
What about that one there? Give us a second.
No, the one 6, the one that you're signalling to, the pressure plate teleported me above the
How do you signal?
boss place.
Hold your mouse button.
Click and hold.
Click and hold, yeah.
What about there? We've not done that.
That's an
corridor
art.
yet.
That's the portal that
That's the portal
dissipated,
where
Oh,
Arthur
yeah.
came in.
which opened up to the archway.
This way
hallway.
then. We've not been this way.
And here is the part where
Yeah,
That's the archway, yeah.
yeah, that's where Saskia came in. So
that's where I came in.
Did
That's
we?
where
So-
they came in. We should check this one down here.
Yeah. Did we get?
so completely south.
I think we've checked everything else.
We haven't
All of
checked
the,
this
all of the doors you
side
can
either.
see now are open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
all,
we
all of
went.
them are open.
Yeah, we went left that way, and we didn't check this side of the corridor either. So,
Okay, yeah.
do you guys want to split up?
No.
I think we should stick together.
Yep.
Shimzy, come on.
That way that just leads to the end.
So where are you going?
So, are we going this
There.
way? Yep. Choose.
Wrong button. One, thank you. Opens into another corridor. More corridors.
Mordor.
More
I'm paying
corridors.
attention, even if they might not be.
More. Yeah, I know you. I'm keeping your passive perception in mind. So
Awesome.
don't worry. That's just a dead end. You don't have. You don't have to be
Yeah.
perceptive to see that this is a dead end.
Right, we're going over there then, yeah?
No, we've already been.
And-
We've already been there. That one
Yeah.
there,
Right here.
that's pink, is where I
We've been there.
teleported. To go down.
We've been there.
That's the only place we haven't been.
What's?
Saskia, you teleported from this point. From here.
Where?
Here.
Oh, that was where he teleported from.
I went up. It was here.
No.
My mark says it was here. You moved back because you didn't want to go through the portal. You moved back to where you were before. Because
Alright, guys.
when you defeated the two guys that were in this room, you saw something here.
That was the rust monsters.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
So you went there, and then when you were going through it, you set on the pressure plate, and you went up there.
And what did we kill in this room? Goblins?
No, there was the.
That's where they.
There's the
chest
treasure.
is.
That's why.
That's where
This
the treasure
was the
chest was.
treasure chest was.
That's why I thought that I got this treasure plate here.
Got
No.
it.
I have no marks on that. I only have the door there.
Okay, so yeah, we haven't checked out that door. That's the door that we haven't checked out. Saskia, you gotta get close to them because I take up the rear, please. I don't want anybody looking at my fat
There's
ass.
that chest again. Are you sure we can't have a look at it?
No.
Yeah.
The chest is gone. It's not there anymore.
The
Can
chest
I
is gone.
do a perception check for the door?
See,
Yep.
someone stole the bloody chest.
Wow.
Door's open. It was just a bit ajar.
Okay, then well I just move in, I guess. Ooh, monster?
There's a chest in that room.
Oh,
Balls.
Yay!
Okay.
Am I still stealthed?
No.
Stealthing up again.
Okay.
I hear treasure and I move past everybody and I get into the room. Screw that.
No.
can I
No,
do
not
a,
even. No. There's no stealth for you there.
Can I try to do a perception check for the chest to see if it's rigged? If it's rigged?
You can certainly try. Well, you check the chest. You see it move.
Oh my god.
Oh, I want to check this for
No,
magic.
it's perfectly fine.
Rune runs in and he just
Fucking
jumps
straight
into the
up there.
chest.
Do you know what? I'm fucking opening this chest.
He tries to open it, and all you can see is big teeth. Roll initiative.
Oh
Oh,
my
for
god.
freak's sake.
Oh, Kennard, you're such a fucker.
I was waiting for that. Map by Dope.
Wow.
Where's the chest gone?
It's there. As soon as he touched it, it just. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. You can still see it, right? Yeah. Good.
It's a bloody trick chest. Where did all these teeth come from?
Are we waiting for a
Kiki, you
roll?
still need to roll initiative.
I pressed my initiative thing.
You need to select
Click on your
token
character first.
Oh, sorry.
And I need to. Wow.
You're about as reactive as a fucking slug.
It's like, you're talking about teeth and I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm looking at myself, I'm making sure my clothes is, placed right. Just in case we meet some goblins or something, I might want to, Does my ass look fat to you?
And with that, the mimic retaliates against his because it's his turn. He's from the top. He's rolled a 17.
Please don't pick me.
No, he's going for Kennard. I mean, he has his hand already in his mouth, so he's going to bite down. Which is a +5 to hits. Okay.
I'm just waiting for you to say, I don't have enough dice.
7 versus armor class. That probably doesn't hit.
What's my armor class?
Yeah, your AC.
15?
On top of your, yeah.
No, that doesn't hit then. Okay, that's a Saskia, you're up. That's his turn.
Okay, I want to find out if I can get an advantage over this thing. I assume a mimic's magical, right?
You don't know. You've never encountered a mimic before. You've heard of them, but you never encountered one before.
Can I check to see
So what
if
do
I
you know
know
about
anything
this?
about them?
You can roll a history check.
That
Saskia,
will
you're
give
the
me an
mage.
advantage.
Is it? Or is it, is it nature?
It's not a, in this case, it's a history.
Okay.
Nature check is if you ever encountered it before, and you want to know certain things about it. But in this case, you want to know if you can gain advantage over it somehow. You do know that these mimics are born from actual treasure chests. You further have no idea how they work. You just know that there's some arcane energy in there that makes them go weird. That's all you know.
Fuck. Okay.
Do you know how to denature it or make it not offensive? Like make it not attacked anymore?
Well, it's Saskia's turn.
Does he know? It's like it's Saskia. You've studied these things. What do you know about this? It's like, do you know how to neutralize it?
I don't
Doesn't
think I
know
do.
if there's a way to neutralize them other than just plain outright kill them.
We have
Alright.
to kill it.
It's a possessed
That's all I know.
treasure chest.
All right then, guys. I guess we have no choice.
So what you going to do? I would consider
I
this as your
am.
bonus action.
As my what?
It's your bonus action.
Oh, thank you. Fucking mouse. I'm just gonna go and hit them with my short swords. I'm in range, right? I'm next to it.
Yeah, you're in range.
Okay.
Uh, 15. Yeah, that hits. So, you got your sword. Don't you have a? So you don't. Never mind then. You take out your sword and you just actually a sword sword, is that piercing or slashing damage? Because it's not on there.
Slashing.
Slashing?
Short sword.
I would think so, yeah. Short sword. It's piercing, actually.
Is it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
piercing. 1d6 piercing.
So you stab at it.
Yeah, you stab it. You just stab the thing in his face and it you try to poke it in his eye, but his eye moves. You just poke into the leathery top, basically, and the pressure just the mimic breaches like
Take that!
you know. It's your turn.
Oh, it's a bloody trick chest. That's nasty of you. Have at you, sir. I'm gonna ram my rapier up its ass. Well, in its face. No, I'm not.
Um. Well, you take out your rapier. You see that the mimic is following your exact movements, and while you try to stab it, it bites down and catches the rapier mid poke, which leaves you there trying to tug of war it. You barely just manage to catch it out there. Which leaves, well, you can move if you want. That's up to you.
No, I'll stay there.
Okay,
I'm gonna
your turn.
hit it with my longsword.
Yeah. Wow.
Holy shit balls.
You got your longsword and you just slash away at it, and the moment you hit it, you see bits of leather from the top just pierce with it, and the treasure chest is now missing the left upper corner of its. If you're looking from the top, the left upper corner is now gone.
And I'm going to use my action surge, so I can hit him again. Action
yeah.
surge.
I know. It's a bonus action. You can do another action.
Holy shit.
As you took away one piece, you swing over and you chop off the other side of it. 11 damage, Jesus Christ. For what you know about these creatures is that looking very rough right now. He's panting a bit. Do you want to move at all?
No.
And it's Shimsy's turn.
I'm gonna hit it with radiant damage.
Okay. Sacred Flame. Wait. The DC of 13, not 7. I fixed it already. You don't have to roll again, it's just 7 damage. Or not.
Has to do a dex, right?
Yeah, it's a dex one. It did make a saving throw, so it has no damage.
Ah, darn.
You grasp your holy seal and you mutter something in a strange language, and suddenly a ray of light appears above the treasure chest, and it hits it, but it does no damage. And it looks confused and it's like, what just happened? And just shrugs it off. The eyes on the thing, like, well, they're not eyes, but they're just opening. What are these things called? Eyelids. Thank you. Hey, my English is not very well. The eyelids are in the leather, so they open and close, and they look really confused right now. You really want to move anywhere?
No, I'm staying right near the door here.
Precious turn. The mimic's turn. Okay. It shifts to the right and is looking at Arthur. And he tries to do a bite attack. against him. He opens up his lid and these really nasty, jagged teeth come out. 9 versus armor class.
18.
Even in the slightest. He jumps off and you just backhand bitch slap it away. No. But that it tries to hop away, which will allow both Arthur and Kennard to do a attack of opportunity. This is your basic attack, so both roll a basic attack. Try to move into the corner.
Oh, is that critical? I think that's a critical.
That's a critical hit.
Just want to point out that my hit without critical does equal damage with you with critical.
As the treasure closes his lid, turns around and wants to hop away, you both attack at the same time. Arthur, you just wheel at him, chop him in half, while Kennard pierces both of the pieces that are now half, and he has 2 dangling pieces of a treasure chest on his rapier. Well, everything falls out. All of the treasure that was in there falls out. There's now loot on the floor. You just killed a piñata.
Mine.
I want to check this out so that I can take notes about the mimic for future use.
I was about to use this thing called your memory.
I'm going to loot it. Loot what's on the
I
ground.
want to inspect it, see if I can find out anything else now that it's dead.
What you do know by of the killing of the creature, you see that that these chests have on the inside there's a small patch of arcane energy that can only be seen from the inside. So if you ever encounter them, you won't know if it's an actual mimic or an actual treasure chest, because the way to check is from the inside.
We can always let them eat him. I mean, that's a win-win situation right there.
Or a detect life spell.
Or a detect life or a detect magic spell.
Yep.
Which you did the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, detect life wouldn't, because it's
an inanimate
not alive.
object, right?
It's an inanimate object.
All right, so there's
Detect
armors and
magic
stuff
wood,
and
right?
loots all over the floor.
I'm going to loot it.
Give fat loots.
Loots.
So who's picking it up?
I am, of course.
Okay, so you picked up everything?
You're just checking what the loot is.
Okay, so I will cast my detect magic just to see what the hell, if there is something magical in the thing.
It's dead, so...
It's dead.
No, I mean in the loot, on the loot, on the pile of loot.
No,
you can't?
You can't do that. It's only for objects, and you don't know what it is yet because I need to generate it.
Ah, okay. So I don't know.
Give me loot blocks.
Because I have
Give me 6 blocks.
Yes, I have a lovely little ability that my god bestowed on me that lets me detect if there's a magical energy coming out of anything within 30 feet of me. So I could tell, at least pinpoint, you know, if something's magical.
Notes.
I've also got that, but mine's a witty little ditty, madam.
Ooh!
I don't have many notes.
You wanna sing your song?
Would you like me to sing my song?
I would love to hear your lovely song.
Okay. Tim?
Yes.
I shall be performing a song.
What type of song?
Detect magic.
Detect magic, okay.
Oh, 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 it's magic.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Show me the magic in front of me.
That was lovely. I'm so impressed.
Okay, so you did that. Yeah. Remove one of your spell slots.
Yep.
Use it one. What you see? What dropped? There's 3 potions of a reddish, purplish hue. There's also a brass horn, and the horn starts to blow.
I want the horn. Dips on the horn.
You guys don't know. It's like, oh. Would you mind if I took this horn? I'm an excellent player of the trumpet. I'm not going to tell him it's
magic. Would you mind if I was to
What kind of horn is it? Is it a trumpet horn instrument, or is it a horn like a horn of gunpowder or something?
You all see the 3 potions and the horn, but only Kennard sees that the horn is glowing.
Yeah, I'll pick up the horn.
Only for him.
Oh, this
is Does he tell us?
I can play this.
It's imagine those horns from the Vikings. That horn. That horn.
Ones?
Yes, that one.
I want it.
I check.
You don't even know it's fucking magic. I do.
I don't care if it's fucking magic. I want it because I don't want a potion. And I dealt the most damage. Just I think I'm entitled to have the first pick.
You're entitled to fuck all.
I'm going to hit you if you continue like
Kennard,
this.
roll an arcane check because you did pick up the horn. Roll an arcane check with advantage because you know it's magic.
Lovely. You guys are arguing over the horn, and there's Saskia picking it up, or Arthur, whoever.
No, I'm trying to pick up the potions and see what they are.
Gotcha.
I will get to you in a second. I need to my Dungeon Master Guide.
You can't suddenly demand a horn 6 when you don't even know it's magic.
I don't care if it's magic or not.
Yeah, you do. Why would you want a horn?
Why
would your character explain it? Want a horn
as a trophy?
Get fucked.
This horn is a horn of Valhalla.
Spelt.
As in Valhalla, as in the
Valhalla.
the Norse heaven.
Like that.
Let me. The horn. It's a horn that allows you to summon berserkers to aid you. The berserkers are of pretty good strength. Find them. I'll get back to you about that.
How many
you do
times?
Know that the
how many times is it usable?
It's usable every 7 days. You've heard of these horns before, and you know that there's 4 types of them. And this one is a brass, which is a more commonly found one.
Yeah.
You do also know that once you blow the horn, a berserker will spawn to aid you, and in combat, while the combat is going, until it's either the combat's over or it reaches 0 health points.
Gotcha.
It what?
Okay. So you can add that to your inventory.
Okay.
Saskia, you were checking the potions, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are potions of minor healing.
You guys should each have one of those.
Okay, I think we should share these out, guys. They're minor healing potions.
Good idea. I'll pass on it, because
No, fuck that. Kinnard only
No.
got his horn, so it's only
Shimsy, you
fair
should take
that you.
one.
Yeah.
You listen, okay.
In case I
you
get
can use a potion.
incapacitated, yes.
You can use a potion at any time.
True,
Your
true,
spells
true that.
have a cooldown, love.
It's cool. I'll take one, thank you.
Can we add them?
Yeah. Potions 139. I need to know how much they actually heal. I can't find what those bloody things heal. They heal, I think it was 2d4 plus 2. If I remember correctly. It's on the Dungeon Master's
Yeah, I got it.
screen, which is stupid. I can't find it I think it's 2d4 plus 2. Basically a level 1 healing potion. So yeah, that's all the loot it dropped.
Well then, let's move on, I think.
Also, in the while you're checking the actual treasure chest, Saskia, you find a piece of scroll.
Of what?
In a piece of scroll.
Whoo!
In the as in if in a hidden compartment because it got slid open, the hidden compartment opened up, and there's a small piece of scroll on there, and you pull it out, and it's a what you can make out of it. It's a scroll of Bane.
Of what? Bane?
Bane, as in the Batman villain.
Okay.
If you don't want to know what Bane does stuff.
No shit. Yeah, you got the healing potion right, apparently.
So I was right. 2d4 plus 2. You can put that in the description of the healing potion. Bane is basically a spell that makes creatures up to 30 feet when they do roll an attack roll or a ability check, they must also roll a 1d4 and subtract that number. From the quality of the spell scroll, you do think it's manageable to decrypt it and put it in your spellbook at a later date, if you so want.
My spellbook is infinite, right?
Yeah, your spellbook has a 100,000 million pages.
Nice.
If you so decide.
Okay, I'm going to store that in my inventory for now.
It's a spell scroll of Bane. So, what do you want to do now?
Check out this door, I think.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Well.
The door is locked. So you might want to check if the door is open or not. I mean, you can check, or you can try to open it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's open it.
How do you want to open? Do you want to force it open? Do you want to have somebody pick lock it?
Yeah, let's Kinnard makes himself a bit useful for once and pick the lock.
Let's say dexterity +2/+2.
Just roll a dexterity then.
Yeah, ability check and then +4.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah, you don't know why you're trying to open this door by lock, because as soon as you put in your first pin, you hear it and unlocks.
Gotcha.
So the door opens. Move in.
I'm going to stealth up.
Okay. Waiting for the stealth.
14.
14. Where are you? There you are. When you actually make your stealth check for this.
Nice.
As soon as you walk in, you see a giant spider in the corner of the room.
I'm going to move backwards one
DURSK, I hate you.
and tell these guys what's in there.
What's in there, Kinnard?
It's a massive... Oh, there's this really, really huge fuck-off spider in there. It's absolute... It's huge. Fuck that shit.
It can't be that big.
Does
You're just
anybody have a
scaredy cat.
flamethrower?
I
I'm gonna keep it off of my screen.
Oh, you useless high elf.
I'm not going there.
Right, can I do a surprise attack from behind on it?
You can certainly try.
Because I'm still stealthed.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to notice you. Let me see if I have a more suitable picture for.
Okay, is he gone in there to surprise attack it? Shouldn't we distract it?
What's that?
Roll the. Are we rolling initiative?
That's a spider. Just imagine that's a big ass spider.
Okay.
Nice variety of spider.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I'm going in there. I'm going in there.
let
I'm
me
not
open
letting you fight
initiative.
alone.
For now, you're getting a surprise attack round, so you can stab the spider with your rapier.
A what?
Stab the spider
Stab it with your rapier.
Yeah.
Do you not understand that accent, Rune?
I'm very tempted to throw Saskia into the...
As soon as you try to stab it, it notices you. And at that point, everybody rolls initiative.
Woo! By the look of your face, it just rolled really badly.
Yeah. Christ.
Oh my! Oh my!
Saskia, you're up.
Okay, I am going to. Where can I move to?
You've got 6.
What's your speed?
6 squares.
My speed is 30.
Then you can move up to 30 feet. You first need to go into the room, so...
That's 10.
They can move another 20.
I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to grease the area around it on the floor so that it cannot move. If I can find that.
Yeah, make sure you don't get
Which
me.
will cost me
Yeah, make sure that you get...
No, yeah, I'm going to
I'm
do
not
it
stealth
so
now
that...
anyway.
I'm going to do it so that the spider is affected, but it doesn't affect you.
And
So it does a
also
10-foot
leave that
square.
corridor right in front of you, like right north of you. Leave the corridor so that...
So you would say
It's a
about
10-foot square, right?
about there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Good call.
You conjure up this giant ball of poison as it, and you throw it at the spider, which pops open above the floor and makes the ground look very greasy and stuff.
Slick.
Slick, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
That's slick. It's very slippery and slick looking.
What you do not notice is that
fuck's sake.
The room is filled with webbings. And as soon as the spider saw that you threw something at it, it moved up ever so slightly and is now 3 feet above the floor.
It's hanging by a fucking thread.
It's hanging by a thread.
Okay.
So it's not affected by a decrease.
Use flame to burn the web. If anybody's got it.
We need to get rid of the web.
I need to get near it first.
So, Arthur, you're up.
Who's up?
Arthur.
Arthur.
He's still rushing in.
Move there.
I can. You first need to move there, so that's 15. That's 30 in total.
I can do 13. 30.
Then they can.
And I'm going to throw a throwing axe because I can't reach it. It's range 20-60.
Are you sure your flame can't reach?
No, because my flame
is a 30-foot cone, I think.
Is there any
15-foot
webbing
cone.
15
that
foot
is
cone.
connected to her?
No,
Can
that's
he...
15 by 15. And that would actually hit.
Would it touch her web so that it would fall down?
Let me draw the webbings for you. Freehand. I'll make them dark gray, so you know. There's webbings here. There's webbings here. Here, where she's currently at. Here.
Great drawings.
Here.
That's good. No, that's perfect.
Yeah. It's super awesome webbings.
But if I use my flamethrower here, I can't hit Kinnard with my next turn.
Currently in a 15-foot
User
feet where you
joined your
are,
channel.
you would hit this.
How would you do the thingy?
It's the measure thing.
Oh yeah. Seen it.
If I wait, if I throw the axe now and I wait next turn, I can hit both the spider and Kinnard, so that's a win-win situation.
Whatever you want.
Nah, let me do the fire breath. I'll kill Kinnard another time.
I'm assuming it can't just go to a web, right?
No, it can only reach the webs that it currently has reached to, which is because it's a big spider. It's a 5x5 spider basically, and it can move up to certain. You don't know how far it can reach yet, but if she's under or up upon a web, she can move up. In reaction to attacks. And ignore anything that's underneath it.
Which hopefully this fire will prevent.
DC of 10. Okay. Which he makes.
Fuck.
So that's a you let out this breath of fire. You see some of the webs are shriveling away, but not the web that she's currently on. You do manage to hit hit her for a bit, but not the actual webbing that she's on. But the other webbings that are around her in the same area are now gone.
Did the oil catch on fire?
No.
No, we've learned from past that it doesn't catch fire.
Okay.
Okay, that's your turn then. Kennard, you're up.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Put it to sleep.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, that damage!
You!
That's not actual damage, but
That's a fucking good roll, though.
that's a critical hit, I would say. No, wait. That's a critical fail and 2 critical hits. Blue.
So it's still pretty good.
27. As you recite, you're sleeping. You make it a little singing song, writing singing song out of it, and
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby.
Spider.
Go to sleep, go to sleep.
You
And die in a fire.
as you finish your lullaby, you see all of the eight eyes close one by one as it lowers itself onto the floor and just falls asleep. Now considered sleeping.
Do I get?
You can move.
Can I move or
on.
can I attack it?
No, you did a spell.
Okay.
It's your action, so you
If
can
you
move.
attack it, you'll wake her up.
I don't think that's how it works, though.
Yeah, it's an
Yes.
automatic hit when they're asleep.
Each of the fails. Well, each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Oh.
If you attack her and she gets hit, she'll wake up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you get a free hit.
Yeah.
So we'll wait for
Basically, yeah.
Sixers go.
So we'll wait till Arthur to get in.
Yeah.
With his slashy sword. Fucking
Just
right.
remember that there's grease.
I know.
Reach.
Okay.
From there. Click. Fucking do.
Yes, I know. Because you're in a measurement mode. Yep, I can hit from there. But it's not my turn yet.
No, it's
That's
Saskia's turn.
that's your turn, Kennard?
No, it's your turn.
I'm
Shimshi.
I'm not moving.
Oh, it's my turn?
Okay, then
I'm
it's your turn,
gonna
Shimshi.
move close.
You can only move up to 20 feet.
Yeah, I know that.
Are you doing anything?
I'm not gonna attack her. I'm just going to make myself ready just in case something happens to me.
Okay.
I'm readying myself so I react better.
That's the spiders, but there's no saving throw against it. So you just you see if creatures could dream, it's dreaming in a very peaceful.
What's
sleep.
it dreaming about?
You don't know that.
Saskia, would your fog spell be of any use to us?
Not that I can think of.
Well then.
The only thing that I think may be useful is either poison or acid.
I wouldn't do that.
To try and make the webs disintegrate.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, because we all know the success rate of your acid spells, and if you fail,
Listen,
it will
okay,
still
I'm going
wake
to
up.
give it a go anyway.
God damn it.
What are you aiming at?
Can he delay his turn until after 6?
He could if he wants to do that.
Yes. Yes.
You could hold your turn.
Okay, I'll do that.
You can wait your turn.
And,
I'm taking Bagsy on loot.
oh, that's Arthur's turn.
I'm going to hit it with my longsword.
Or so you hope.
Isn't it an automatic hit? 'Cause of his feet?
I don't think so actually.
Why? Because he can't move or dodge or anything like that.
Yeah, that's yes.
Yeah, but
At
there
least,
is a possibility that you miss and...
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
I'm not sure.
You're
if it
trained
actually-
in combat. How can you miss something that's not moving?
Says the person who woke it mimic.
is it
I'm
a
going-
automatic hit or is it advantage? Because I will take advantage on this point.
I am going to check real quick.
Hmm.
Because I do think it's a. Yeah, it's an automatic hit.
Is it?
So yeah, it's a
Check
automatic hit.
TS chat.
Okay, so you do 12 damage to it. As you do the damage, the spider widens his eyes and just screeches in pain. Because it's a big ass spider.
I think you pissed it off, Arthur.
You move so that would. Yeah.
Jake was
there.
going to do the S splash.
Yeah. I will cast it for him. Just as a splash cost. It's a DC of 13. Next, yeah. Okay. It actually does full damage. That's 2 damage to the spider. It's starting to look a bit rough now. Kidart, you're up.
I'm going to, because this is happening all at once. Do I get an automatic hit as well?
No, the spider already broke.
Okay.
At the same, the second it got tapped by the long sword, it got.
There you go. 22.
That hits. You take out your rapier and you start grinning and you just start poking in his eyes and every eye takes damage and the last eye is just slams down to the floor with a huge and the spider is gone. It's dead.
Ah, yeah.
I got dips on loot this time.
Well played, everybody. Well played.
How long do we have to wait for the oil slick to dissipate?
Grease lasts up to 1 minute. And then there's about now it's a minute gone, so the
Alright, well while
is gone.
they're looking for loot, I'm gonna look at this corner here.
Are you looking for loot or are you going to look for loot on this
I'm
spider?
gonna check out the door.
I'm gonna look for loot on the spider.
Roll a nature check.
I'll do the same as well. Nope, fuck all here. Nothing.
Arthur knows that spider legs are very wanted under some circumstances. For certain people, for certain poisons. So he decides to
Hello, I'm back.
Cut off.
Arthur, why are you pulling the legs
cut
off
off
the
his
spider?
legs. Roll a 1d8
Money,
for
bitch.
me, please.
1d8.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Why did you roll nature checks?
What are you doing? This is rubbish. That's not worth fuck all.
Shut up, you drunken bastard.
You managed to cut off and harvest one leg in perfect condition.
Well, congratulations with your spider's leg. I hope you find it very useful. What are you going to make? A nice tea?
I'm gonna put it in Jake's bed when he trances.
Here we go. A nice spider tea for everybody. Yes, let's all enjoy and embrace our spider leg tea.
It's a 5-foot long black spider leg.
It's a perfect
It's
total
as tall
body
as
for
I am.
Jake.
It's a massive spider. I told you that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's like what do you call those? A body pillow.
It's a pool noodle.
Oh my god!
So yeah, what we're gonna do next, guys?
I'm checking out this door here.
It's an archway, I think.
I moved around all of the cobwebs. I'm wondering if I can harvest the one that's right behind me for some reason.
I'll check that one out.
Is it any good? Is it any good for like my healing kit or whatever?
Taking the webbings?
Yeah, the webbings.
To your knowledge, the webbings are useless
Okay, that's fine.
because they're just there's not a-
Excretions
there's not-
from a spider's
There's not
behind.
a big enough amount for it to be useful.
Sounds good.
Currently, Shimsy, you're looking into an archway, so you can see. Shift. You can see a corridor that's arcing to the left.
I'm going to stealth up and try opening that door.
Okay. Roll a perception check first.
Perception, see if there's this thing called trying the door handle.
Yeah, well, you can try the door handle if you want.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But we're going to do it while stealthed.
Sure.
Fuck.
Well, you have advantage. You always have advantage on stealth checks, so 15. The moment you touch the door, you hear a. No, you can't move away from that, Arthur. You were behind him. You stay behind him. You hear a click.
Oh shit!
And a crashing sound. Like something big just crashed down somewhere.
I believe this door may have been trapped.
You utter useless bastard.
I heard a big crash. Was that you?
Can I move out?
Can you see anybody in front of this door right now? No, it wasn't me. It was this big lumbering buffoon behind me.
I'm going to smack you upside the head, Kinnard.
I'm stealth. You can't see where I am.
No, you're
still
not stealth.
door.
You're not stealth. Not for this.
What, at 15 I am?
No, you're not. Not for this. No. While you're bickering, you hear a rolling sound.
Oh shit.
It's getting closer.
Move that way.
Jump
Move that way.
Closer.
Everybody move out of the way.
And closer.
Move that way. I've moved, look. I'm fucking moved.
And something crashed into that door. Like, and the door breaks to the inside. And you can see, or you think, you can see a giant battling ram just smack into that door. Battering ram, that's the word I was looking for.
How's the photos going, Jake, by the way?
What photos?
He's meant to look at his box that he's got holding up right now.
I know, I see it.
Yeah, he's meant to photograph all the sweets in that box.
So is the door now open?
Door's now open, yeah, and there's a big battering ram there.
Can we move, squeeze past the battering ram?
Yes.
Rune.
I'm gonna squeeze past it.
It opens up into a corridor. At the end of the hallway, there's a opened hatch.
How did the battering ram get round that corner?
Came out of the wall as if.
I want to know this.
There's a slight rounding corner at the end of the corridor where you currently are.
Oh, okay. Is it on tracks?
No. It screeched along the wall and it made a turn at the end.
Guys, do we want to check out this hatch or do we want to check out the archway near Shimsy?
I'm following Shimsy.
Which direction is the hatch going in, Arthur?
I can't see that from here. Let me get closer.
Do you want me to stealth up and check?
Check out yours.
I've had enough of your stealth, to be honest.
Fair enough. I hope you get fucking shot in the face.
The hatch seems to go into darkness, but to your left, you see a ladder going up.
Up or down?
Up. Up.
Do we want to take the ladder up or do we want to check out the other corridor?
I think I want to check out the other corridor first, please.
Okay, let's do that.
Yes, I'm not ready to go up or down a ladder. Or...
It's going up. Going into
Don't you
the
ever
ceiling.
listen, woman?
You see if you're moving closer to it, which I assume Arthur did. What he sees is a ladder going about 50 feet up to a trapdoor.
I bet that's a way out somewhere.
Yeah, but we want to check out this final corridor, so...
Okay.
Maybe there's loot.
It's an archway.
Yeah,
so...
they locked us in here. I don't trust the freaking, council.
Lead the way, Shimsy.
Yeah, I don't want to take first place.
Do you want me to go?
You guys go first.
Go, so I can release this button. I've hit someone else.
Stealth in.
I would consider you for this one stealth. Go in there. I need to itch my nose.
25.
Uh-huh.
That's a critical stealth.
That's a critical stealth. Yeah. You just see a long hall corridor. You seen that this is a open corridor, but as soon as you set a step, you hear a sound and a giant wall of stone just crashes up, blocking off this part of the corridor. You're now boxed in. Or, well, can't go there.
You can't go. Alright, we'll go up the ladder then, I reckon.
Yep.
I want the first one that goes up to roll a perception checks on the hatch.
I'll do it while I'm still stealthed.
Okay.
The hatch seems to open fairly easily.
Okay.
And it opens up into... I would actually need to move here. To the council room.
Oh, the dirty bastards.
Where? Where in the council room?
Art emerges from... Where did I put that thing? Give me a sec. There.
Where?
You won't. Come on, game, work with me. There we go. That's what you emerge.
Motherfuckers.
And you can see
Overside.
the
No
four.
wonder we're getting fucking attacked.
You can see the 4 council members. I don't have the tokens for them ready, but you can see them here.
Move along so we can get up there, Kennard.
I'll just stealth over. I'll explain to
don't-
these what I can hear so far.
Yeah.
And
They-
what I've just
they-
seen. Right, we're in this council. Right, we're in the council chamber, and it opens up right into the middle. How do these people not know about this? I mean, is it a hidden trap?
Yeah,
Hidden.
the trapdoor
Yeah.
is wooden from below, but marble from the top,
Right. Okay.
and it seems to slide in seamlessly with the floor of the.
Oh, so they
of
might
the,
not have known.
Yeah.
If it's a marble thing, then I think he needs to do a stealth check, strength check, because marble is heavy.
It's about a 2-inch thick
Slab.
trapdoor with slab with which is 1 inch wood and 1 inch marble,
Okay.
and it's 5 by 5 feet, so it won't be that heavy. I wanted to just pull
I beg
open
to differ, but-
to peek outside, because that's what he only did.
It could be the mechanism.
Okay.
Too.
I will. I'll move over to there.
Can we move up?
To there.
You can, but you would have to roll for stealth.
Again.
No.
The rest.
Do we
want
want to just pop up there? If this is the council room, we did their job. We want our just rewards. They did lock us in, though. What do we want to do?
Let's try stealth. Maybe Kennard can overhear them.
The only ones that want to pop out need to roll stealth.
Yeah, I'm staying back here, guys. You know how clumsy I can get. They'll know
I'll
right
go
away that I'm
next.
back here.
I wanna roll stealth.
I'll wait for these to come out then.
Hang on. Stealth. But down. There you go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stand right at the lip, right, of the trapdoor.
Fucking Jake, he kind of pushes it open, slams it across and goes, "What up, bitches?"
You told them to be careful with opening them, and Jake's like, "What do you say? Careful? Fuck that!" And he just slams the door, making a huge sign.
Oh my god!
Four women just looking straight down at you.
I'm gonna one stealth.
Can I quickly see if I notice any of them?
They noticed you.
Yeah.
No, I mean as in if I already know them. If I
They're
the council members.
They're the council, the 4 women.
I wasn't here
Council.
when we did that part, so.
Oh,
Okay, so we're all
Hello,
up here?
ladies.
You're still stealth, Kennard.
No,
so,
I'm on
Yes, yeah.
stealth. There's no way I could possibly be stealth with that fucker.
Timsy, you want to go up as well?
May as well.
Considering that
Yeah,
they
no,
got,
yeah, you may
they
as
got
well,
caught up,
yeah.
might as well. And plus, she likes me because I talked to her about her politics and her history stuff.
Okay. Go for it.
So who takes? We seem to have solved your little problem. You shouldn't be bothered by any ogres
Sorry
anymore.
for the noise, but we just wanted to let you know we were here.
But we dealt with your ogre problem, my ladies.
Oh, and you might want to get that thing looked at, because that's very, very... The nasty thing was down there.
Are you still drunk? Are you seriously still drunk?
I had the things that tried to bite off
that's-
arms, and ogres, and lions, and
But-
tigers, and bears. Oh my. Down there.
You may find some corpses. They smell.
One of the councilwomen, the one you spoke to earlier, the one that seems to be the one that does the speaking for the rest, stands up and says, Very well. Can you show me proof?
Arthur's the one who's got the head in his bag.
Yeah,
Show me the head then.
Wait, why is... Well, I have a trophy of a fallen enemy, so...
Give him the head,
not that.
and who is it? Six can wiggle his 5-foot-long fucking spider leg at him.
I don't think
Stick it between your legs and do the fucking horsey shit.
I don't have the head in my inventory, but I know I had it when...
Yeah, I think you did. You did take it. You didn't just add it to your inventory. Yeah, for this sake, you have it.
Yeah, because I cut up the rest of the body and I put away the head.
Yeah.
I know that much from last...
So you pull out the head and show it to them? Question mark?
Yeah.
What? Yes, let's do that.
As soon as you pull out the head, you see the other 3 council members look at each other. And in a split second, they're gone. 3 of them just completely vanish. Only the one that
The speaker.
the speaker is still there. Or the speakster, because it's a her.
Can I check to see if that was something I know about?
Oh, that was a teleportation spell. You saw that. They were just gone.
Okay, then I approach the final one.
Hold up.
Oh.
I'll walk along with. I'm gonna walk along with him.
This is happening. Speakster stands up, dies, and also does a magic incantation, and she dispels her human form, showing a siren.
A what?
And this is where we'll end the session for tonight.
Fuck off.
What? She's a siren?
She's a siren.
We still don't have a fucking
Meemo,
gold.
meemo, meemo, meemo.
Yes, indeed. Meemaw, meemaw.
We only did this for the fucking gold. That bitch isn't gonna give us anything. Son of a cunt.
Well, we can always wait, no, never mind. I've been playing too much. I've simply seen too much The Witcher, so...
What the fuck? Siren?
Dusk, you big motherfucking troll.
At least we will probably level up now.
I've got to wait 2 bastard weeks to play this again.
Oh god, yeah. There's a fucking.
Suck a dick.
We've got the retard group on next week that nobody gives a shit about.
Hey!
You mean
This is where it's all happening, folks. Don't watch next week. Them are a bunch of losers. The only
They
decent
don't
person is
talk.
Dusk.
At all.
I've been talking to Lisa about this. I just had to do it.
You fucker!
It would have been so funny if you would do it earlier. The best part is, last session, Tix actually said it to me, unknowingly. Remember
What
that?
did he say?
Remember the red carpet that wasn't red before but was filled with blood?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's where I got the ID from.
God damn it.
6, you fucker!
Fuck's sake, 6. We're not gonna get our 5,000 gold because of you.
Well, have you ever boned a siren?
No,
What the
we
fuck
are
is
because
sexy
the
as
guy
hell?
it's the guy who was going to pay us, not the women.
No, it's
No,
the
no,
lady
no.
in the inn.
Sarah
The lady
was
in
going
the
to
inn
pay us
is
1k.
1,000.
No, it's the guy that we went to see before who says we've got a problem. Can you sort it out?
That was one of the.
The
that was one
drunk
of
in
the.
the tavern?
That was one of the council's guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guard who
He's-
locked us
he's-
in the door.
he
He
said-
locked the door behind us.
Exactly. He said he were going to pay us.
He said that the Senate would give us 5k.
Yeah, the Senate, like the council, the freaking authority in town. What
Fine.
the hell? They've been preying on the town
Well,
themselves.
just ransack the fucking place.
Oh, yeah, we could loot.
Well, we first have the siren to deal with next time.
Oh, yeah, no fucking kidding.
How do you
What
spell
is the sirens freaking... Okay, sirens, lore-wise, they sing and they can paralyze us, or make us love them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that gender specific? Oh my god, I cannot look up in the monster manual that I have right here.
No, because this siren
evil.
actually is not. The siren I'm using is actually not in the monster manual. Because it's
How do you
general.
spell
I will just try to impress it with my what's it called? My dragonborn what's it called? Endurance. And
I thought one of you had a resistance against being charmed.
you're breaking up.
Yeah, no, Kiki has a advantage against being charmed. Whereas if you don't.
Who does?
Kiki?
I have what?
Resistance
Advantage
against charms.
being charmed.
Yes, I do. I am
Oh,
advantage to
dragon
being
balls.
charmed, and I cannot be put to sleep.
I'll just show her my dragon rod and impress her that
Magically.
way.
I cannot magically be put to
I'll
sleep.
just blow my horn and turn into something that's deaf.
But that's for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can magically
How do you
appear.
spell siren?
SIREN.
Me more, me more, me more, me more.
I look for a token of a siren. It comes up with signs, not sirens.
A siren usually is either half fish.
This is the sound of sirens.
That's a mermaid siren.
Yeah, but you're using your own variety, so it's like...
The sound of sirens.
Hey, I'm a bard. You do.
That's
you
lovely.
work with what you can get, okay?
My notes.
I can't read that, Jake.
It says huge fucking plot twist.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we were sort of, you know, like, why did, you know, it's like we all sort of felt, you know, fucked over a little bit. We just didn't know for sure.
These are all my notes for this session. It's not that many.
I just have potion of healing.
I'll just,
Seriously, that's all I have.
I'll just hump the siren into submission. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the chat, the link that Pix sent is, well, it's a Banshee siren.
Oh. Never mind then.
It's close, but it has no wings and it looks very humanoid.
Does it look doable?
You've got that on stream, mate.
Anyways, let's wrap this up. We can carry on chatting in a moment. Thank you so much for dropping by, guys. You lot are awesome. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we have. It's been great. And tune in next week for another AD&D session with the other gang. Obviously not as good as this one because it doesn't contain us.
AD&D is D&D 2 and we're playing D&D 5.
So yeah, it won't be as good.
Wow.
The DMing will be as quality, but the players, I just don't rate them really.
Rune, your message stuff's on screen.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, right, guys. We will see you next week. I'll see you tomorrow.
I won't see you tomorrow.
I know, but I'm Arc tomorrow. Arc's happening. Bye. Love your faces.
Bye, stream.
Big hugs.
Bye, stream.
Everybody say bye awkwardly.
Bye awkwardly.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.